Medical disclaimer. This video is for informational purposes. It does not replace the medical advice of a trained doctor. Seek medical advice before beginning any treatment plan. Hi, welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. Each day I promise, or I try to do a promise, and today that is blood sugar of 6.7, and let's just go in. I'm going to take a look at time and range. 47%. Haven't had too much luck with time and range lately. But a couple of days I have an appointment with my diabetic nurse. So we'll take a look at things then. Today I want to discuss the disabled diabetic. What does that mean? Because you have diabetes does not automatically make you disabled. I'm sure there's an awful lot of people out there who would love it. Oh, you're disabled. Ooh, what can I get free for this? You don't want to be the disabled diabetic. Chances are the disabled diabetics are, how should we say, being challenged with being brittle, or another term is labile. It's where almost every minute of your day you are so concerned about your blood sugars. It's just where most kids in school get special accommodation because they have to take a test. But day in and day out, they can do everything. For myself, I'm a disabled diabetic. And I am because it's affected my life in so many more ways than just taking a shot. I have ended up in a wheelchair. I have complications that keep playing a role in my life. In Canada, there's many different programs that a person who is disabled can apply for. But the best thing I have ever heard from a doctor is don't be in the hospital. We may be able to get you better, but we're never going to get you to be perfectly in control. Because you have to get out there. You have to live your life. You have to eat foods you like. Years ago, when I was a kid and first diagnosed, diabetes care was very sterilized. And what I meant by sterilized, there was no individualization. Everything, you had a certain amount of calories you had to eat, boom, right at that time. If you didn't, you ran the chance of going low. You had to exercise at certain times. It was very boom, boom, boom. to where today it's opened up a hell of a lot more. I would love just to be classified as a diabetic. I'd love to go back to that stage. Right now, I'm suffering with a few complications. I've had retinopathy. I have to go see a retinology specialist every 6 months because they want to protect my eyes. I have problem in the stomach. As you notice, I don't sit up for these very much anymore. It's all because of the complications, and in my mind, I picture no one should be really disabled just because they have diabetes. In fact, your goal should be never be a disabled diabetic. Follow your game plans. Eat, take your insulin. Keep your blood sugar within range. Being disabled is worse. I am brittle, I'm disabled, and I'm a diabetic. But if I just had diabetes, I wouldn't be disabled. Let's get that straight. I found myself unable to work. So, in British Columbia, I applied for what we call welfare, where you're given a benefit and it's paid by the provincial government every week. Plus side is they cover your medical as well. It's a very tiny amount you get paid. My doctor was concerned that I wasn't getting enough to have a well-balanced meals. And I said, well, the only way I could get more funding was if I was disabled. And she said, and I still remember this, you'd be disabled for a while. So we did the paperwork. We got approval. I was so unstable that I could not hold down a job. Now, people could say, well, I can easily do that. I can get a doctor's note. It's more than a doctor's note. Being disabled is a completely different way of life. You have to take a look at, can you dress yourself? How do you feed yourself? Do you take care of yourself? Or are others helping you? And how much are they helping you? I will be doing a different video on the diabetic tax credit. But when I applied for my initial disability status, I had to go through, fill out each little box. And it says, well, doing this activity, how does it affect you? For example, there was one on there, hearing, and it said, how does your disability affect your hearing? And I put none, because it doesn't really affect my hearing. Your doctor will be the best guide for you. if you think you should be claiming yourself as disabled. Don't just say, well, I have diabetes, I should be disabled. We all want an easier life. But just saying, oh, well, I'm disabled so I get money and don't have to work. That's not helpful to anyone. Diabetics want to get out there and live their lives. There may be a few that are saying, oh yes, I'll claim disability and make a fortune. Do the best you can not to be declared disabled. Diabetes, you can be out there doing your best every day. That's it for today. Have a great day. We'll talk later. Bye.